Hi and welcome to a brand new episode on Pettagama. We are here at NAVYA with Suli, the co-founder of NAVYA. How are you, Suli?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me today.
No problem. Thank you for having us here. Now it's beautiful. You're going to learn all about their product and you've probably seen them online as well. So, we're going to give you a bit more of an in-depth look on everything. But let me ask you, how did all of this come about?
So I'm Suli and my sister Muna, both of us are the founders of NAVYA. As you know, we are a sister duo, female-led contemporary clutch brand. That's how we go it.
Okay.
So how it all started about is Muna and I were living in separate countries, and after about 10 plus years or so, we moved back home, and we were literally living under one roof. So pretty much after childhood, both of us were living together, and that's where it sort of sparked and how NAVYA came about.
So beautiful. I mean, it's amazing how you all decided to go with this particular product as well. And how did it come into the customization element of things? Because I think that your product, or from what I have noticed, it's very unique in terms of the market, and we haven't really seen this before. So could you give us a bit of an understanding of why you picked all of this?
Right. So Muna and I, we always think out of the box. It's actually how tastefully we come up with the designs and so on. As you see, 2 to 3 years back, there were no clutch brands. I don't think anyone in Colombo really knew where to go for clutches. Obviously, you go to certain stores and purchase something, but there weren't any local brands. So we actually wanted to bring in something new and fresh to Colombo. Actually, that's what the name. The term NAVYA says it all.
Okay.
So we always spend a lot of time on brainstorming ideas and come up with things that's not out there in the market. I would say we are the pioneers and sort of revolutionized box clutches in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Although there were, clutches here and there, nobody knew where to go.
Right.
So now when you talk about it, people know us as the go-to a brand for clutches and so on. So I would say it's mostly the prints and the ideas. Again, like I said, we brainstorm a lot and come up with trends. So just to talk about what you see in front of us is the Serendipity Collection, which is, we call it the local love. It's very nostalgic, close to our hearts. Some of the local prints that we did and we customized.
But you do this? There we go. Okay.
So pretty much every clutch has a story behind it, and pretty much that's how we come up with each style and design.
All right, so absolutely amazing. I think that just looking at pictures of this is not really going to do justice as beautiful as it is in a picture. You've got to come here, you've got to take it to your hand and really experience what this is all about. So this is really cool. But let's get into a couple more questions on what this is all about. All right, so we've noticed that your product is super popular amongst the young ones, and it's something that is very eye-catchy as well. Right? Do you have an explanation as to why it got this much popularity?
First of all, thank you. That's really great to hear. I would say we always think out of the box, and our designs and the concepts that we bring to life is tastefully done. It's really hard to find something like this elsewhere in Sri Lanka, I would say.
Definitely.
Because a lot of love, thought and care is put into each product that we come up with, and we also always want to do something different.
Okay.
I'm a very picky consumer myself, so I maybe don't like the same thing. If I see someone else carrying, and it's Colombo, right?
Yeah.
It's a very small market. So we are very careful with that. And Muna and I, as sisters, we are very different. We have very, very different personalities. So it's we think differently. So it's like a bunch of ideas, but both of us think it's sort of put together.
Okay.
And that's how we come up with ideas and concepts for our brand.
Very cool, very cool. All right, so speaking of concepts and ideas, I mean, give us a bit of a background on the creative process that you've got going on, because I mean, the diversity in terms of the material and the design is something that is very striking, and you can't miss any of these things when it comes to your product. So how does everything get put together?
It's again a lot of brainstorming. We look at current trends, color palettes for the year, just likes and dislikes in general of what our customers like
Okay.
and the feedbacks that we've gotten so far.
Okay, so wait, so are you a designer? Are you and your sister designers?
Not at all. We are not designers. A lot of people ask us this question,
Okay.
and we directly say we are not designers, but we have a really great eye for fashion.
Okay.
We love creativity, coming up with new ideas and concepts, and it's really fun.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, obviously our main audience would be, we are catering to women, so it's almost like a white, like open canvas. We can come up with ideas to sort of cater to every woman out there.
I mean, but I'm actually going to challenge you on that and say you can probably cater to the men as well.
Absolutely.
Simply because, right, most of us men have a very hard time picking out gifts for the females or the ladies in our life. So when it comes to a product like this, bro, you don't have to worry. Come over to NAVYA, get that particular lady in your life one of these. They're gonna love it. Trust me on it. And if you know their style, if you know what works for them, here you go. All right, so getting into what type of audience you all have, right? Who is the common consumer? Who would really come after your product, or who do you all focus on where you say, this is gonna work for you, right?
Yeah. So we actually cater to all age groups, females, because we can't really say pick and choose, this clutch is for you and this clutch is for somebody else.
Right.
We feel it's the personality that comes out. Simply like a 60-year-old lady can carry something really funky and cool, whereas someone really young can carry something bold as well.
True.
So we make sure that we cater to all age groups. So we have the cool prints, for the minimalistic people out there, the simple designs, and a bit of blings here and there as well.
Okay.
So we make sure we cover all of that so that as a NAVYA clutch for everyone.
That's absolutely amazing. So hey, you know what? Any age group, you are welcome to come over to NAVYA, check it out. By the way, how can they get in touch with you? How can they have a chat with you? Where can they see your products?
Yes, so we currently retail at the Design Collective store and at the Fashion Market store, which is on Green Path.
Okay.
But predominantly we are also on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Okay.
And we are very hands-on with our customers. Besides them coming to the store and purchasing, we have a whole lot of people who message us directly, and we do direct deliveries as well. So they can reach us on Instagram or Facebook to get their products.
Okay. Very cool. So there you go. You've got all the means necessary right in front of you to get in touch with NAVYA. You can also visit them, check all of this out because it's absolutely amazing. And before we say our goodbyes, one more thing. Future plans. What have you all got lined up?
So for NAVYA, we've already started making clutches locally. We want to focus on that and expand in that region, actually work with a lot of local arts and crafts. And also, since 2020 has been a really tough year for all of us, I really want to focus on that by expanding our product portfolio and operations locally, and help with the job market as well for individuals to provide more jobs here.
Absolutely wonderful. So I mean, there's a lot to look forward to. And hey, if you are out there looking for a gift for someone, if you want to get yourself an awesome clutch like this, I mean, it is something else when you are in front of it, when you take it to your hand, when you feel it, when you understand what it's all about. But if you have any questions, do get in touch with NAVYA and they'll be more than happy to help you out as well. You can find all of their links in the description. You can find all the details, and for more questions, you can definitely get directly in touch with them. All right,
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Thank you very much for being a part of this, and we will be seeing you once again right here on Pettagama next week with a brand new video.